Alright guys, now there has been a big discussion and a lot of gossip over where Jack Grealish will be playing next season in the Premier League, as it is clear that he probably won't be going abroad or overseas anywhere. So that there are a few options. Obviously, you've got the big teams like Man City, Liverpool are sort of linked with him, United, Chelsea, and also Arsenal have strangely been linked with him. And obviously, the other option is stay at Aston Villa. So I'm just going to go through all the options and say what I would do if I was in this position. So first option is stay at Villa. Now, obviously, at Villa, he is pretty much 90% of every Villa fan's favourite player because he's a Brummy boy. Is that how you say it? Brummy boy. Actually, to be fair, calling him a Brummy boy, that's not going to go down too well with the Villa fans, is it? I'll call him a villain. But yeah, he's a fan favourite there. I think he came through the youth ranks, so there's that as well. And he clearly loves the club. He's been supporting them ever since he was a kid. So it's a bit of a Steven Gerrard situation there with like how he had the option to leave Liverpool for Chelsea in 2005, but stayed at Liverpool. And Villa do look like they're going in the right direction, to be fair. They've just signed Emiliano Buendia and still look like they could make another few signings this summer. And they've got the third richest owners in the league, which I've only known recently. I didn't realise that, behind Abramovich and the Abu Dhabi ones at City. Is it Abu Dhabi? I think it is. Sheikh Mansour, that's his name. They're the richest in the league, excluding those two. So obviously the first option is Man City. Now, with Man City, you're not guaranteed to play every single game. That's pretty much well known now with Pep Guardiola's rotation system. But however, you are guaranteed success. So that with that one, it's a bit like the Harry Kane discussion over again. But City are pretty well sorted in those areas. They've got the likes of Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, and I think there's Phil Foden, obviously, and there are a couple of others, I think. Can't name them off the top of my head right now, which is very convenient, but I'm sure there are a few others. But on top of that, the next club that's sort of been linked with him is Man United. Now, if I was Grealish, I would 100% not be going to Man United, and the reason for that is fairly simple. Bruno Fernandes. They've already got like a number 10. I suppose Grealish sort of plays more on the left, but with Bruno Fernandes in the centre and the way that United play, they sort of need I don't know, maybe it would work, but I probably wouldn't go to United if I was Grealish, because you're not totally sure on the direction that the club is going. Liverpool's another option. First of all, will Liverpool stump up the money? Probably not. So it's probably quite unlikely that he would not go. It's probably quite unlikely that he would go there anyway. And also, Liverpool have got Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah out wide, and don't really tend to play with wingers. Play with attacking midfielders. Like the Liverpool 3 next season is going to be Fabinho, Henderson, and Thiago as it stands, probably. And then there's a couple of others. There's Chelsea and Arsenal. Chelsea, I think, could potentially work. They play in a 3-4-3 system under Tuchel. So in that system, Grealish would play in the left side of the three up front, probably. So at the moment in that position, it's usually either Mason Mount, he can play left or right, or even centre mid, or Timo Werner gets shoved to that side if Kai Havertz is playing through the middle. So I think Jack Grealish is definitely an improvement on Timo Werner. So I think that is definitely a possibility for Chelsea. And Arsenal, I would definitely not be going to Arsenal if I was Jack Grealish. I think for all of the pros of going to Arsenal, I think you've got all of them by staying at Villa. So I think going from Villa to Arsenal makes absolutely no sense, because you've already got a loyal fan base in Villa. Like, he's the cult hero at Villa. And at Arsenal, he might not be that, because obviously they've got Bukayo Saka, who the Arsenal fans love, Emile Smith-Rowe, who the Arsenal fans have also taken to, and they've also got Joe Willock back next season. So that they are quite well stocked in the attacking midfield areas. So for me, the best option for Grealish. So I'm going to eliminate the three that I definitely wouldn't go to if I was Grealish. Even though I'm a Liverpool fan, I definitely would. I'd love to see Grealish at Liverpool, but I don't think it'd work as well as if he. It wouldn't work as well for him as if he went to a Man City or a Chelsea. I'm also eliminating Man United, and I'm also going to eliminate Arsenal, obviously. So I would not be going to a team in red. And then the other three options: Aston Villa, Chelsea, and Man City. Out of them, City, yeah, you've got. I've already said you've got the success. However, you're not going to play every single game, and you're probably not going to be sort of like the star player at City. They don't really have a star player. Well, they do in De Bruyne, but they've got so many great players now that it's going to be quite hard for him to stand out. But he is a world-class player, Grealish is. Chelsea, definitely a good option, considering the system they play in. If I was Grealish, I would probably give it another season at Villa, and then see what the case or situation is next summer. So yeah, I think he should stay another season at Villa, see if they can improve on a mid-table finish, and if they can get into Europe next season, I think once again keep on at Villa, because at the moment Villa are going in the right direction. They've gone from being promoted to surviving the drop, and this season to mid-table finish. So I think the next job for Villa is to get into the top 6 or 7 places in the league. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the whole Jack Grealish transfer saga. Comment your thoughts if you have any differential thoughts to mine. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.